Welcome, agents, to strain 79-TFN of the 0 Point Report, the #1 broadcast all about the news surrounding the Secret World IP. Today is Thursday, June 1st, 2023, and I am Ocho, one of the hosts for this evening. With me tonight, we have Two-Ton Waffle.
Guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen, ja. Sehr gut, sehr gut.
Sehr
And we
gut.
have Jimmy the Rabbit.
Prove it.
Yeah, I can't. Sorry. I have no way. I have no way to do so.
I have the documents, and I can.
You have the documents. Ooh.
Senator, I have no recollection.
Yeah, I took German in high school.
Me too, and I forgot most of it.
I think our German teacher taught us some German drinking songs. And it was like a couple of years after, and I was like, oh, yeah. It's like, oh, you were our German teacher. It was fantastic. I was like, you taught us all these drinking songs. And she kind of looked like, that's what I'm known for.
That's your takeaway?
Well, yeah.
That's your takeaway? And I'm like, well, yeah. In München steht ein Hofbräuhaus, 1, 2, Sofa. You taught that to high schoolers. Fantastic work. Absolutely fantastic.
That's part of the
What
curriculum.
was going to happen?
Be like, hey, you know what? If you guys ever go to Germany, you're going to want to know this. And you know what? I could appreciate that. I could really appreciate that. It's like, yes, thank you. Thank you for that. That is not a bad thing. But welcome to the stream. If you're joining us, how you doing, Vomer? Vomer's joining us. The French mnemonic songs I was taught in school still pop up into my brain sometimes. There was What was it? There was also a video, and it was like, this is good, this is not good. And it would be like someone eating some ice cream being like, Magern. And then it would switch to Godzilla like destroying a city, and he's like, Ich mag nichts gern. It was so random. We loved it. You're doing well and excited to see us? Fantastic.
I'm excited to see you too.
That's right. But welcome. I think I didn't put this in the... let me go ahead and put it in the...
I put it in
official.
The
I forgot in the... Oh, man. Okay, we got to restart.
Yep. Oh, you did? All right, good.
Oh.
Yeah, I put it in the Discord.
Okay. Just make sure we got all of our X's crossed.
Bases
T's
covered.
crossed, I's dotted, T's crossed, something like that.
I also put it in Sanctuary in the game.
Oh, yes.
Oh. That
So
channel still around?
I guess I should actually hop in game then, shouldn't I?
Potentially.
Nonsense.
Are
Hey,
you
Reflum.
going to be pants or shirt?
Let's see. Since I'm not wearing pants,
Why not both?
I'll be.
So here's my thought, by the way. I think whoever's pants should be light gloves, and whoever's shirt should be heavy gloves.
That makes sense.
Because the spin kicks makes more sense for the pants,
But
and
the
the
pants
big
do,
heavy
yeah.
punches make more sense for the shirt, right?
Yeah.
So whichever gloves you want to be, that's probably the clothing item you should be.
Totally down for that. Makes sense.
That's fucking nuts. Do you want light or heavy?
I'll be. Oh, because it's basically me and you. Because Waffle's gonna be.
Waffle's gonna be the one administering.
Gonna be the announcer, if you will.
Yeah.
Man, it pushes all the buttons.
I'll be light gloves.
All right, so you're gonna be pants.
I'll be pants.
So I'll be shirt. And
Sounds good. But yes, welcome. Do not get pantsed.
you have to be wearing pants.
You have to be wearing pants to get pants first. Yeah, that's how that works.
What?
So if you want to test it out right now, Waffle, if you target me,
I'm getting there. I'm getting in the stream.
Control Tab will do it too. And then do your little photo thingy-bobbers.
The thingamajig.
You can also right click. If you right click on it, it won't disconnect the camera from your character. Yeah, if you alt and then right click on it on the little camera deal.
Don't you do anything nefarious back there, Cat.
See, now you can do it without disconnecting your camera all weird. So then you have to choose target, I think.
But if you were
What
right,
is your
if you're pants, then being pants would not be the best. You just be invisible at that point.
I don't have a target.
Wait, what did you do?
I hate. This is what you told me to download. It's
No,
all
that's
What
on
did you
you.
do, Ray?
I see it. I say I see it. It's hard for me to see.
That's what she said.
Okay, you're in settings. Why are you
You
in
do it.
settings?
Stop.
All right, I'm out of settings.
If you right click on it, that's the window it gives you?
Yeah. Right click.
Okay, so you're in settings. Yeah, so click the little drop down where it says settings, and you should have a looks tab.
Looks.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, in target, check the clear and the hide boxes. And then in the little search bar, just type INVIS.
INVIS.
Hit enter. Okay, so then drop down, and then you should see like NPC male invisible shirt. Man, yeah, there you go. You got it. And then
Okay.
apply. Bam. And then just hit the little X. And then you can
Boom.
just jump out of alt mode or whatever. Yeah,
Remote
Jimmy,
that
remove that
screen.
screen.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to help. Okay. It's only my job for the past 25 years. And I did it
Does my
locally on
computer
my
have to
screen.
be on?
Does it have to be plugged in?
Whee!
I thought it was
Alright,
a
so-
wireless computer.
Yeah, I can take my computer wirelessly connect anywhere in the world.
Should be able to, yeah.
Yeah.
What happens if I do like
Nikola Tesla,
wave?
free energy, yeah, totally. Should be able to do that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That was cool.
Make it rain. Yar. All right. And then so yeah, you just do the same thing to Mikey. You just target him and do the same thing but with pants.
Pants. Male pants. Boop. There we go.
Can I do it using an Antikythera mechanism? Of course. Yeah. You calculate that. Planetary bodies. Pretty sure that's what that did. Pretty sure. Or at least that's what they think it did.
We don't know. He doesn't know
All
about
right,
three
now,
seashells.
Well, I wasn't
now we
there,
Look like
yeah.
pants versus shirts. Look away,
Yeah.
Mom. All right. So should we go to Rosenraw? You'll probably have to redo this, by the way, because we're going to change instances.
Yeah. Now I know how to do it.
But yeah, you know how to do it. And
You're my
I'm
little
doing it on
puppets.
my side as well, just so it looks right to me.
Best
Oh,
emote
no.
in your pants, tap dance.
Do you have the mod installed at all, Mikey?
I do not, no.
Because if you had it, you could do it to your side as well. That way you're seeing.
Yeah, you can pants yourself.
Yeah. That way you're seeing the same thing.
Totally normal thing, yes. Oh,
All right,
wait.
well, I guess I'll teleport to London then. London.
And
Oh, we lined up
just
really
pants
good
teleport.
there. That was cool. Oh, I just dropped my controller.
Yeah.
God damn it. Where'd it go? How did I
I'm just
lose
gonna
a
run there.
controller?
How do you Is it underneath you?
No.
To the left, to the right,
No, it's right
to the
there.
left, to the right,
I found
to the
it.
left, to the left, to the right,
Yep.
to the right.
Disappeared into a rat's nest of cables.
Cable management, no good.
I have 3 computers and 4 monitors hooked up right now. 3 sets of keyboards, 3 sets of mice, and an Xbox controller, and a PlayStation 5 behind that. Like, it's,
Amateur.
it's a madhouse right now.
6 monitors, 3 computers, 3 keyboards, 3 mice.
How many desks do you have?
I got one big one.
Oh, just a big
Actually, you
one.
can
Yeah,
see a little bit of it here.
I have an L. I have an L desk, so it's all.
This
kind
is
of
that
crammed
desk I
into this
built.
L. Huh?
This is the desk I built.
Ah.
Oh, the one that you just built. Yeah.
It's nice and
Whereas
pretty.
I have a desk from Walmart.
Mine's an IKEA desk.
It has
It's actually
2
the second
monitors,
one.
tiny third
the s-
monitor.
It's the second one because the first one got shipped to my old address in California, and I never got it.
Good times.
I literally had to buy a second one. I never saw that one again.
Yeah, this is a Lowe's desk.
Someone just received it and they're like, "Yeah, we're not sending this back. We got free desk."
I'm in Rosenbrawl. And I'm the heavy gloves, right?
Yes.
I'm the shirt.
Believe it or not, we do actually talk about news, but right now we are having fun doing a little bit of pre-testing for an event that we are currently planning for the anniversary.
Yes, I am, Volmer, because this is a new install. I cleared out everything.
Really big shirt.
What the hell?
I'm also running this under Linux, too.
Okay. And all kinds of fancy.
Oh, yeah. Why not? It's actually pretty easy. You just hit the easy button.
Which version of Linux?
Linux Mint. Stay still so I can target you.
Oh, sorry.
There you go. I was going to target your cat.
I don't know why, but my game's not working properly right now.
Hmm?
Yeah, my alt mode's not working. I'm gonna try zoning and see if it fixes it.
I'll just be pants and charge waffle. Run forward. Roundhouse kick.
Oh. You can slash target him, too.
It's
Yeah.
fancy when I punch.
Where's the fun in that, Volmer? Seriously. Doing slash commands?
Somehow, isn't there an option to turn off whether it shows if you're in alt mode or not? I think somehow I turned that off.
I don't know, because it gives you the toggle that the
It's
title.
the overlay, yeah.
Yeah,
the
the overlay,
overlay is a. Where is that? There it is. Somehow that got turned off. I didn't turn that off either. I don't know how that happened. That's really weird. All right, I'm coming back in an instance. No, I found it. I found the checkbox. Thanks, Bummer. But it was just weird because, and then when I did hit it, it still wasn't working properly. Like, I wasn't able to right click on stuff like I was supposed to be able to.
In your shirt.
I think I jump really high in the pants.
Yeah, you jump over my head.
Look,
Yeah.
I think it's the light gloves actually because it makes you smaller, but I think your jump stays the same.
Maybe the pants, yeah, it makes me smaller, but maybe the pants stay about the same size. That's a huge jump. Wow. Then your jump should basically be, with the heavy gloves, be much shorter?
Let's see.
Wow. Wow.
Look at me.
Oh, yours pretty good too. Roundhouse kick.
It looks like it goes into a T-pose.
Charge.
Jump.
Oh, because you're not seeing the. I'm seeing because I have the.
The
sprint with the roll, the ninja sprint. So
yeah, so it puts his arms like.
As Naruto.
But for me, I'm flipping. Even though I have myself set to shirt, I'm still flipping. But
honestly, he was flipping.
There's always been a problem with other people seeing your ninja roll stuff.
Yeah, it looks like you put your arms to the side and you jump.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab the side missions. I might as well, right?
Yeah. All of them. So we are Rosenbrawling. If anyone wants to come in and join us while we Rosenbrawl.
Oh.
Rosenbrawl.
I got kicked.
So why not?
Oh, I gotta choose. I can't just walk in there.
The rule currently is do not beat up Waffle.
Beat the shit out of Waffle. Got it.
You're rude
Understand
today.
the objective.
Ants versus shirt. If I bow, what happens? Just not much.
Yeah.
The shirt bowing. Probably really cool.
Did it bow? There, I can do that.
There it goes. Yeah.
Are you ready?
Give us a countdown, Waffle.
199.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Rude.
Ocho with the early hit. Gets Karamud.
Oh!
Wow.
Got me. Very nice.
One
very
tap.
nice. Now the question is, when I come back, am I still a shirt?
Yep.
Nice.
Good.
Question is, if I'm over here.
Oh,
I tried
rectum.
back. I tried back, but it was way too late. Way too late.
Let me see, because if it's a proximity, if it happens, if I'm further away, do you
So
stay?
you're saying is basically we might need to be like further up here,
Oh,
like fighting.
nope, you're good.
No, I'm good. Okay.
Hold on. Yeah,
I
you're
think
still pants.
it's because it's your setting.
Yeah, if I change instances or anything, yeah, I can see where it.
Woo. Oof.
Now we just need some Benny Hill music.
Whoa!
2 and 1. Let's
I didn't
go.
even see those punches. I don't even have the mod.
So fast,
Like-
float like a butterfly,
We're just not
sting like a bee.
rendering those.
Jump
Fist so
cancellation
fast they don't render.
Holy shit. We probably win here. Yep. Right, so what is that? 2 and 2, I think?
2 and 2. Yeah.
I should do like a count.
Doing a best out of 5. Next one.
Oh my god, why did I do that again? Shit. I think you're 3 and 2?
3 and 2. You can keep track because at least it says like
I
the
keep
number of
jump canceling my
real
own
players.
shit instead of actually hitting you.
Dodge. Nope.
There we go.
Dodge. Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
Duck, dive, dodge.
Do something. Do something.
Should I put it something like a knockout counter, if I can find one?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. That's why we're doing this, so we come up with ideas.
Yeah.
In the fly instead of just doing, because the battle can be very quick, so obviously making it like best out of whatever.
Oh, we can also do prediction rolls too.
Or 3.
Last time to give away for points.
Yeah. Do best out of 5, best out of 7. Wow. Totally whiffed.
Hit it again. I don't know why I try and jump your roundhouse. Every fucking time I see that, I try and jump it, and it makes no sense.
Oh, that time you got it. How did I die over there?
5-3, I think. 5-3. Pants for the shirt for the final version too. No, Pants for the shirt is just a test. We wanted to have a NPC.
We're gonna make it
characters,
NPC
like,
versus
fighting bracket.
NPC and have like a bracket fight or like a season fight.
Like where one NPC will climb the ranks to be crowned champion.
And what we're gonna do is our current idea right now is basically to have anyone who wants to participate. We could always fight, of course. We can.
I did it again. Holy shit! When am I gonna stop doing that? 6-3, I think. So it'd be like
even best out of 10. I'm not coming back from this now.
the New York hot dog vendor climbs the rank, slowly beating DK, Kirsten, and Beta. I don't know, like something like that.
All right.
Oh, your timing. The reach.
7? I think 7.
So I started
Yeah.
a contest.
Oh, you can see in the side mission actually.
Yeah, because side mission should say how many. Yeah. So I've got
7 of 10. Yeah, not in beta. Sorry, that was a bad call.
Yeah.
You get the idea, right? We'll look up all the NPCs. Welcome to the Daily Rewards Redemption stream.
pick a whole bunch
Shooter.
and just maybe do.
Berryhoon would work.
Part of the fun will be basically like having whatever 2 contestants we choose basically be those 2 NPCs, but they don't necessarily know which NPC they are. Randomize which NPC they actually are.
Why is Ocho not Pants anymore?
I'm not Pants. It's true. What happened?
What happened there?
But you got something on your arms. Glitching.
Oh, I do, but I see them too. So they are also glitched on my end as well.
Oh, I can't. Wait, I can't target you.
Yeah, I can't either.
It's. Oh, I know why. We need to go out. Come out.
Okay.
There's an enemy in there. It'll be not in combat or something.
Yeah, I've got what appears to be like I don't know, like black filth on my arm or something.
That's your mesh is stretching, I think.
Quite possibly. That looks cool.
Yeah, now I can
Okay.
target you.
There we go.
All right, so we just need to go back in, wait for the 10 count.
Great. 7, 6.
If these would be considered
5.
costumes or pretend they're actual NPCs. It doesn't matter. I think that'd be up to the viewer. It's not like canon lore or anything that like
Yeah.
DK's gonna beat the shit out of Kirsten Kiri or something. But,
Oh yeah,
like,
we have an NPC over here.
Oh,
We have
okay,
Vommer.
well, let's.
Remov.
Okay, Ramov. I don't think so, buddy.
Give me that haymaker.
Oh wait, you. Oh my God, Mikey, you son of a bitch!
What did I do?
You hit me and interrupted my haymaker
Oh, did
and let
I?
him
Oh,
get
no.
his haymaker off first. My haymaker was gonna finish like a mile before his,
Oh no.
and then you
Womp,
interrupted
womp,
it,
womp.
and so then
Womp, womp,
then his
womp.
didn't get interrupted because he's a fucking cheater. God damn it! It does for presentation though. Not really.
We're not going for high theatrics here, if you can't tell.
We could.
This is high production value.
Oh, got me around
It's
the
Vommer
freaking
versus Remov.
Vommer versus Remov. I figure Remov is French. I don't know why. It's Remov.
Wrong keyboard.
What boy does Remov have on big throw to him? Uh-huh.
Yay! Wait, our mods are gone. Waffle, what are you doing?
I hit a wrong key.
We probably have to go out again, I think, because I don't think you can target someone when they're. Actually, wait, hold on. Maybe. Oh shit! I didn't mean to attack you. Hold on. I'm trying to hit
Don't,
F for
don't hit me.
interact.
Don't hit me.
can with slash?
What happens if I invite you to group?
Like slash target. Hey, Vommer.
Yeah, so me invite to the group. Okay. Now you should be able to target him without having to exit the arena. Right?
Because you can target members of your own group just fine.
Yeah, it's when they're an enemy, like you can't target people.
There we go.
Alright, so then we just leave group so we can fight.
Oh, I didn't get you yet.
Oh, well, god damn it. Come here. Invite.
Shirt. Okay.
Alright.
You can slash target them while they're enemies. Okay.
You have to type in the full name, though.
This is the nickname, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
not
the
like
full
that.
name.
Not the full name, but yeah.
Alright, we still. Let's see. Oh, yeah, wait. Did I kill you another time? And then we killed NPC, right? So one of my kills doesn't count because it's NPC kill.
No, you can't target.
We're getting Waffle in the crossfire.
So I've got the side mission down, but one of those kills was the NPC. So I need one more for it to officially be 10. What are you at?
I'm at 3.
Bill, you didn't get the NPC kill?
No. But I got
Weird.
the... No, wait. I got the reward.
I wonder why it wouldn't have counted as a kill, though.
Huh. But wait, I also
Did I
turned
kill
in...
someone extra? Also, wait, are you... I think Waffle maybe is too far away, because I think... Or you're taking too long to come back from the... Either way, you're you again. You've ceased to be pants.
Ooh, zoo. Maybe it is a distance thing. What if we... I don't know.
But in that
Here.
case, well, like Waffle just needs to be closer to the annual level respawn, because we always respawn
Yeah.
at the same.
Means that our fights would have to be basically be closer to over here.
Actually, wait, hold on a sec.
Yeah. I can't slash.
You don't need to do the target thing, Waffle. If you bring up the photo mode and do the looks part, there's a drop down underneath that, like where it says target.
Okay. Oh, players.
Players in range, so you can literally just click one of our names and do it that way.
There we
I'll
go.
be
That's
waiting.
much.
Wait,
There we go.
That's probably much
That's
easier.
much easier. Yeah.
Let me turn off. Every time I come back, it summons a new pet.
Yeah, I think
bad
it's
idea.
cheating. Actually, that's like throwing sand in my face or something.
Pocket sand.
Sand, pocket sand. Yeah. So Waffle, you did a new install, right? That's why your download is going.
Yeah.
Like he's got a fresh install of OS and the game. So the game's been downloading for a while.
I
All right, you
bumped it up to
ready?
10 megs for download,
Yep.
so.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Vollmer, what are you doing?
What is what we're doing?
Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
Oh, the reach!
Yes.
I feel like I'm like 10 miles away, and I still get hit by that.
You are looming.
I thought I would interfere with the pants versus shirt test. But you could be like an interloper, like in a wrestling tournament where that guy just barges in the ring and starts messing up shit. But we got to give you a costume for that. Like Waffle's got to give you a. Oh, Waffle could make you look like DK and just introduce chaos into the match. Yeah,
So we could choose like how many NPCs should we choose? Do you think?
that's a good question, actually.
Yeah. Should we do 10 to 20? Because I think it also depends upon how long the fight should be, depending upon how many we actually choose. And if we got to do like a bracket style.
Like bare minimum, a single fight should be best of 3, right?
Oh, best of 3.
Possibly,
I think even best of 5.
That's what I'm saying. Possibly
minimum,
even more than that, but a minimum I think would be best of 3. There's no way it should be less than that. Because I could see best of 5. Why?
Which NPCs too? That we're gonna.
We'll have to get a list of how many, like total 10?
That's the question. Do we do 10? Do we do
probably?
What's a March Madness bracket?
I think you want more. I don't think you want it because you want a bracket on either side, right? Coming to the middle. So I think you wouldn't want 5 and 5. That's not going to work. Right?
So 16?
I thought 12, 6 and 6.
42.
16 is four each, and then the 4 come down to 2, and then the 2 come down to 1.
So the nice thing about the newer version of Photomod is you can literally just type in NPC, and then it'll just list you like all kinds of NPC shit. There's plenty to choose from, like Che, for example, Beaumont, right? Like you have the faction leaders, right? That's 3 right there.
That's 3 right there. We have to have the faction leaders, right? That's a no-brainer.
We do Samael, Lilith. You got the angels. The light and the dark angels. Ricky Pagan, I think is a good shout out.
What is this Kaleth test?
Which one?
KJETIUH test.
I think I've actually applied that to myself before to see. It's just like a pair of gloves, I think. Yeah, it's just a pair of gloves.
All right, here you go, Vollmer. Boop.
No. Okay. All right. Come on. We got to do it now. We have to stack.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Yeah.
The eyes.
Wait, those gloves do not match up.
No, they're not even close. The shirt is so far away.
It just doesn't match the.
Wait, do you have eyes? Are the eyes following you underneath your shirt? What's going on there? There's like a small thing beneath your shirt.
Maybe.
And the same thing with Vollmer. There's between the 2 gloves.
It's between the 2 gloves. There's a set of eyes. Nice.
Those aren't eyes. They're
little polygons. Yeah, that's what I think too. Wake up after a rough night. Be like, these aren't my eyes.
Nope.
These are polygons.
We could have Montag. Montag's a good shout, right?
Yeah. You're just wings. Wings that are on the ground. Ground wings.
I feel like we need to have the New York hot dog vendor. I think that'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
Like
totally up there with the ranks of the.
Here we go.
You gotta have that underdog that people can root for. Plus, I feel like he'd have attitude. He's a New Yorker.
We got the hot dog vendor.
Dogs
How about just
from
the
a
head?
cart in New York? You gotta have some spunk to do that.
I like how they have just the whole costume, but then it's also just the head.
Yeah. Oh, did you see the raid? The raid this week? Actually, I just
No.
put it up actually before the stream.
I'll say no. I didn't see that one yet.
Yeah, Kirsten bots. It's like the cyborg outfit with Kirsten head. That's what everyone was.
Okay. All right.
Oh, Henry. Oh, yeah, the Henry Hawthorne, the pastor guy. I think that would be pretty good to see.
I feel like we just need just a list of all the NPCs and just start whittling them down.
That's the problem with. So you can literally just do NPC. The problem is NPC. Any things that qualifies NPC is way more than what we would think of as characters.
Yeah. Or that's what I
Right.
really mean. More than this list of NPCs. Yeah, like a list of like characters.
Yeah. And then we can decide on
Top 16. We could have our Discord decide on top 16.
Yeah. Oh, like Aaron Singh, Nasir, right? Like you got Tanis, obviously Barry Hoon.
Like just have everyone on our Discord just rank, like we'll choose, I don't know, 30 of them. Just have everybody just rank each one on a scale of 1 to 10 or something. And the ones with the highest numbers.
Theodore
With
Wicker.
a couple of them needing to make it, of course. Then we're gonna have hot dog vendor no matter what anyone says.
Right. Yeah,
We just gotta do it.
Let's see.
Be not afraid.
Oh, we could have Jack in a human form. You see him in the first Jack mission. In anima form, when you chase the birds, and then you do like Golden Girls, Sorrowful Secret, whatever.
Jack.
He's like the human form of Jack. He's like in coveralls and stuff.
Yeah, what I have right now for Volmer.
Yeah.
That's what Jack looks like?
Yeah. When you see him, it's all gray because you're in anima form.
Yeah,
He's like
yeah,
sitting
yeah.
by the tree. Oh, the vampire hunter? That guy? The burned face?
I like how Varmers doesn't have hands now. Oh, there they are. They're back.
Yeah, it's weird. It's either like your forearms are missing or your hands are missing, depending on the skin.
I guess it has to do with the gloves.
It's also because we're doing clear
Okay.
and hide. So I think if you don't do clear, then I think it should have arms. I'm pretty sure.
Or no head.
Yeah, that sometimes happens.
Yeah. Oh, completely disappear.
Okay, how about Charles
Just
Zern?
gone. Now you're just gone.
How about Charles Zern?
Zern's a good one. See,
Oh,
here's the
it's
thing.
Feet. Okay,
It's
I'm clicking on the feet.
We're fans of Secret World. They're all good.
True.
There we go.
Like they all have their positives. They all have their.
We'll just make a huge bracket, like 30
It'll be
something.
64 teams. Yeah. Really whittle it down.
No, I'm saying the opposite. I'm saying we do all of them.
Okay, it's just
Just
everyone,
one
just
giant
every character.
And NPC.
Just every. I mean, maybe not like everyone, but like basically
It'll end up
anyone
being-
that we throw in there, and
The
then
final end up
just
being like hot dog vendor versus Joe Slater or something.
yeah. Actually, I don't know. You can do Joe Slater. That one might T-pose potentially. Joe Slater's like arm is weird.
And they only are in a.
I do
Just in
think
a
the dragon
team.
janitor should be in there. That guy's clearly got something going on. He's like the hidden secret boss of the dragon or something. Wait a second. What the hell?
My forearms are like, you're not supposed to dance in this. In Rosenbrawl with these gloves on, you're not supposed to be dancing. Who would ever dance? So just to go over, we can go over some of the news that I found.
Okay.
Mostly the Secret World news, specifically. May 13th, an update to the tabletop RPG. They put out that the access to the Secret World RPG Backerkit has now ended. It ended May 31st. So hopefully you were able to grab whatever you wanted from the offerings from the Kickstarter. And hopefully you also filled out your Backerkit surveys, at least, which you might still be able to do. I'm not positive about that. Surveys might be a little longer. But yes, if you did fill out those surveys, he said it was extended to June 30th. What, the Backerkit? When? I didn't
Backerkit or the
see that.
survey?
Oh,
Oh, but also part of this fun thing is that not only are we going to have the NPCs fighting each other, but also betting. Also, you can bet on them for points. We're just missing all kinds of parts. What's going on here? Who needs bottom of legs? Who needs hands?
and a chest.
Now, to me, Vommer isn't wearing gloves.
There's actually multiple versions though of Geary. If you were to just type in Geary or Kirsten, because I ran into that
Okay,
doing the Geary bot thing.
extended to we'll go with Vommer. That has now been extended to June 30th. But yeah, I've not seen any update on that myself, and they didn't post anything about that. Good. Fill out those surveys. Go get, and I can see probably why, and that's because all the files for the core book and stretch goals have been sent to Funcom, and Funcom said that they were basically looking at the end of May for just reviewing all the materials. So they're still in the process of even reviewing the materials. So that's where that still stands. But they are still saying that their self-imposed deadline of October of this year, they are still in hand of. So they're on track to deliver before October of 2023. So that's good. So other than that, Jimmy's currently free-to-play path to E17. You're up to IP 432
Yes,
and 126 hours of playtime.
it's
432
pretty
IP,
good.
not bad.
yeah. That's I meant to look at when I started, because other than it like actually progressing, I think pretty well. Like it's definitely gonna speed up and then slow down again, right?
It's gonna come in ticks and then jumps, right?
Yeah, because like right now it's like I have to build a whole purple to max to then fuse mythic, right? So you're not
Right.
gaining IP that whole time. You're just running shit to level that, and you won't see an IP jump until you fuse the mythic. So
Yeah.
whereas before it was like everything was upgrading all the time. So it was like gaining like 3 IP here, 2 IP there, like just going. And now, though I think last night I gained like 6 or 8 IP at one drop. I was like, holy shit! Like you're like one thing, and it's all. Boom.
Not
So
bad.
I mean that's
Not
good.
bad. Yeah.
So once everything gets to mythic, and I'm actually E5s and better, then it should be another slower, steadier like ticks of IP. And then you'll plateau again when your mythics are getting maxed out, and you have to build a whole full mythic
And you have to
before you
build a
can fuse
whole
the
nother
red.
mythic. Yeah.
That's gonna slow down again.
That's currently where I am at now. My own personal character is like I've got mythics, but they're all like about level 15, 16 mythics.
So I was gonna look and see. So it was May 1st actually.
Hmm.
So in a month, I've almost hit E5 in just a month.
In just
And-
one month, E5. Nice.
And
Okay.
I will say, in that month,
What is
I have
E5? Is that 430? Is that 430?
450.
Or is it
450.
450 is E5? Okay.
Yeah, and I'm like 432, so I'm not quite there, but I'm pretty close.
You're
There's a
touching
good
it,
chance
yeah.
I hit E5 like this weekend, essentially. So I would say roughly a month to hit E5. But
Okay.
also I would point out that since I started, I have gotten the dailies done every single day and streamed at least once every single day since I started.
Yeah, not bad.
Not one has been missed, which is important because you really need those daily marks when you're free to play.
Yeah.
Like even today, like I knew we were streaming. There's a good chance we had a show tonight, so I did a lunch hour stream and knocked out my dailies. Like, because I'm only playing the character when I'm streaming as well. That's the other thing. I could be further along. If I was also playing off stream, I would be further along, for sure. But I'm only playing the character when I'm streaming. But I am making sure that the dailies get done every day, because that moth is important for buying new weapons, right? Like unlocking, because unlocking shit costs like 60K right now.
I was gonna say, and you want to basically have whatever gear you basically want to either fuse it into Mythic, or you have to have it basically for the next level.
Yeah, yeah.
If you want
Plus,
like the best, whatever, the resplendence, you want to
yeah,
have all that basically good and ready to go.
I gotten pretty lucky, like with some of the finds. Also, I'm going for tank. I don't even have it. I don't have multiple sets of gear. Don't do that as a free to play player. That's an awful idea. You want to just pick whatever you're doing,
Just
and
focus on one and just roll with it.
yeah, if you want a DPS, DPS. You want a tank, you want to heal, but focus on one of them because it's going to take a lot of effort just to get that one set down before you start spidering off into other things. And the reason I'm doing tank is another thing is because I'm free to play and because my stream time is not really the most popping time of the server. It's really not. I need to be able to be the person like forming content. And generally speaking, tanks are the ones that are forming content.
Yeah.
If you want to do a dungeon, you're going to be waiting a long time if you're like, I need a tank. But if you're the tank, you could be like, I just need people.
You're like, I just need bodies. Yeah, I just need DPS and bodies. Let's do this.
I'm tanking. Let's get the rest of it going. So that was my approach, is making a tank specific character. I got my Radiant Mark of the Star Spawn headpiece to Mythic.
Whoa, okay.
Like the last day or two. Maybe it was last night even. And and I found that the money source currently is Nemain's, Signet of Nemain.
Okay.
I have now twice run Occult Defense, wave 1 through 10 in a row.
Okay.
Which is punching like an E level or two above my E level to do that towards the end. Mm-hmm. Like towards the end, I'm literally like almost losing, and I just wing everything just to finish the wave. But both times I've done that run, I've gotten a main signet, and those are selling for easily 50k plus, and like selling quickly.
Yeah.
And especially because I'm a tank, even as a tank, honestly, Nemain's useful, but the money is more useful. Like I don't need a Nemain; they're just nice.
That's it. Nemain, yes. Nemain will increase the maximum number of targets hit.
Yes. Yeah. So even as a tank, it's good because you can pull more ads.
Yeah.
Like it's still even technically best in slot for tanks because you can just control more characters. You can aggro more things at once, right? Think like Darkness Sword, where you have like a bunch of those guys running around. As a tank, you can just aggro way more than normal.
Yeah.
But it's so much more worth for me to have 50k and then buy a weapon unlock, or buy like a 30k on sprint or whatever. Like I'm at sprint 4 now. This is zero money spent in the game. Only moth acquired through dailies and selling a couple items here or there, like the Nemain. I think I got like a couple intricate glyphs I sold, stuff like that. But hey, good to know there's still people buying stuff. So there is a way beyond dailies to boost your marks income.
The economy's still going.
It's still there. I don't know about the exchange. I do technically know anecdotally that the exchange does actually move. It's just so backlogged, it's hard to see it sometimes.
So glacier, yeah. Like you could post something up there, and then who knows when it's actually gonna post.
Yeah. But you can see that you can see the orders shuffle. Like they do go. It's just there's way more people trying to sell their moth than there's people like trying to buy with Aurum. So, but there are people buying with Aurum. It's just that the ratio is super off. But as far as like just the market in general and people like wanting to purchase certain items, that does still seem to be a thing.
Yeah, Stream Elements is not working.
Oh no!
That's what I was trying to do win counters.
I will say I have uncovered some stuff I don't like. Not really about the game, but about the state of the game.
Okay.
I just no, not about the state, not about that kind of state of the game, but like it's more that
fix your game.
We have like generational problems now, which sounds like weird to say, but it's like a generation of players. So you have
Gen X today.
You have old school players that like know how to do things, know how to do raids and mechanics and dungeons and stuff, and are like super high IP or like just completely maxed out and bored. and we'll run a lot of lower stuff, which is good. It's good to help people out. But then you
Yeah,
have
they're like, hey,
people,
I'll take any rewards, basically.
yeah, and they just want to run content, and it's fun to help people. I've done that too. But then
Yeah.
so you have this middle generation of people that like basically learned the game or didn't learn the game because they got just carried through everything super hardcore and like literally don't know how anything works. But they've been around so long, they're literally in the 1,000 plus IP range and have no idea how things work. And it's not one or two people, and I don't want to like name drop or anything. I'm just saying, like in general, it's a theme. There's like this whole section of people that
So
essentially
there were so many top
so
level
many old
characters
school
who
olds
were bored.
carrying.
Yeah, that they just kind of
They,
carried everyone through, and suddenly it
and those guys
creates
got
this
carried
like,
for long enough that now
yeah,
they're the ones doing carrying, but they still can't carry in the higher stuff. But they're so over geared, they can still carry you like in say E1s or twos or threes. Like they can, because they don't need to know mechanics, they can just smash things.
yeah.
And now those people are starting to run new players. But unlike the players that used to run them, they don't even know how things work or what to do. All they know is I can run low content with you and smash it. But they literally hit a wall, and even at like low tier stuff that they should be able to carry in, because if they knew how it worked, being that overgeared, they should be able to carry. They can't because they're only carrying by virtue of being like 10 times the level of something. As soon as they're like 5 times the level of something, they can't even carry anymore because they just don't have that requisite knowledge.
Yeah.
So it's literally, it's not just a one gap problem. It's gone on so long that there's multiple generations of, like I say generation, but like maybe waves is a better term, like waves of players. There's
I'll say,
multiple.
but now like that, those players will have to basically learn how to play,
No,
or
no one's learning. That's the problem because the old
yeah,
people are still around. So they just wait for someone else to come on that can carry them and the lower people.
I must do my best to educate that.
Like it's
Education protocol confirmed.
now you'll always have a certain segment of people that just don't care to learn. And that's okay to a certain extent. If you don't care to improve and the end game grind isn't your thing or whatever, that's fine. That's a valid way to play the game.
Yeah.
But the problem is you literally have people that so don't understand what they're talking about and are so high level that when they meet new players are then telling those new players, oh, that doesn't even work. Don't bother with that. Like they literally are
It's like
saying
giving
like
them
certain
bad
mechanics.
information.
Yeah. Oh yeah, swapping stacks in the raid, like tanks, because the raid actually is supposed to be done with 2 tanks that swap stacks back and forth.
Yeah.
That's you aggro swap. It's not necessary in story mode. It's not necessary currently in E1 or E5 because a single tank can just use Living Flame as their off tank and can solo tank it. And that's a problem because now you have people that are over 1,000 item power telling brand new players or what look like brand new players, me at 200 item power. But
Mm.
it's a new character, but it's not a new play. So I know what I'm talking about. But trying to tell me that swapping stacks in the raid doesn't work. So
And be like,
someone has been
no.
playing long enough and carried hard enough that they don't think the raid mechanic even functions and are telling that to what they think are new players. Oh, it doesn't work. You need someone that can solo tank the raid. Or it just doesn't get cleared. And I'm just like, what are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I was like,
It's
Waffle, you're trying to figure that out. We could just keep track of wins ourselves too. Keep that in mind. As long as
Yeah.
the betting works, the betting is the more important aspect.
Yeah, betting the contest. I was running one earlier. No one did anything, but I think it's. I can do one now.
All right, sorry, Jimmy, but I just
no,
wanted
it's
to point that
okay.
out because I see
So
you're going
so
through. Yeah,
it's just it's something that starting a brand new character and as opposed to making a new where I usually make a new character and play through the story and just do a run.
yeah.
What the fuck is happening over there? Did you
Well-
guys just see that custodian become huge?
No.
Look at the custodian on top of the wall.
Oh, there is a custodian on top of the wall.
It was huge. It was huge and then shrunk down. I saw this huge fist out of the corner of my eye. I was like, on my screen, I was like, what the fuck is that? And then
There's not normally a custodian on top of the wall, though.
No, also it's not normally huge and then shrink to being small. Hello,
Yeah, okay.
Mr. Dev person. So,
Hello.
anyways,
Have a rainbow. All right, how many points do we have?
unlimited. No, I don't know.
Nice. I'm betting /bet okay, comma no. I'm betting on okay. 5,000 points. I bet it on win.
Yeah, because I didn't change that name.
Okay, that lied. It says you said I could bet 10,000, and it says I only have 6,789.
Oh no!
So your range was incorrect, sir.
No, it's between. You can bet between 10 and 10,000. And if you have the points of 10,000 points, then you can do that.
And how do you figure out how many points you have? Is it just
Exclamation points. Yeah.
has 982 points? I bet 5,000, but I have 982.
Oh, I'm 0 because I bet them all.
That works.
So I guess when it pays
If you just
out,
bet 10,000, it's like you go all in.
Yeah.
yeah. So I have 0 until the thing resolves, and then I'll either have 0 or I'll have
A lot.
more. Yeah. But now I can
Who do
throw
we
the fight.
Who do we want?
Just
Who do we want to
lose.
fight? Let's do a guardian, or a guardian. That's what I'm thinking of. That thing. Gosh, what is that?
What?
I have not been able to think of words lately.
What are you talking
Can you make
about?
me a automaton over here?
No, they don't have a human
I think it was-
skeleton.
Oh yeah.
The custodian? It's a
That's the word I
custodian.
was looking for. Yeah.
No, they don't have a human skeleton. It won't work properly.
Ah.
You could do a Orochi drone, maybe?
Make one of us something random, and make the other one something random, and we'll fight. Don't tell us which one it is.
All right.
No, I want to know what it is so I can set myself to it. So then I match what's on his screen for me.
Let's see.
But the point is that when we do this
Show-
fight, like we're just gonna basically pick people at random to be the random thing.
Oh, it won't be at random, right? Because we'll have the bracket. So we'll be picking a specific...
Right, but the person who fights won't necessarily be that person the entire time.
Oh,
Wait, how the...
Or I will be
That's...
a field dog.
That's... I'm assuming that's dev magic, because I see that.
yeah. I didn't do that.
All right, what am I? Wait, if Ocho's that, then what am I?
You're still sure.
Rawr. Oh, I'm cute. I'm very slow running.
Are we fighting? What are we doing?
Pants versus Beast Monster. Can't move. Oh, okay.
Oh,
We're both Beast Monsters.
No, wait, actually, it's not Beast Monster, it's Guardian.
That's what I mean. Oh, that's a Guardian. Okay. There you
Yeah.
go. Keep in mind, you cannot strafe. Oh, I tried to get a roundhouse kickoff.
Wasted.
Rah.
Whoa, look at that. I think technically you can do this too with photo mod, but or no, not like this. Not with the head,
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, that's
It
dev
ends up
magic.
T pose. This is like a little bit better than it would be. Was that your dash? That's fun.
That was my dash. That was the slowest dash.
All right.
They're very cute because they're very slow. I'm like Baywatch. I'm just running down the beach, slow motion.
So win won the poll or the contest.
I was like, there's no strafing. It's a little weird not being able to strafe. Darn it.
Did you say you farted?
Direct.
No, I didn't say that. I said, gosh darn it. It really sounds like that.
You want to switch? Like I could go light and you could go heavy.
That's another thing too. Is when we do the NPCs, how do we choose which one's medium, heavy? Do we just?
I mean,
like,
you can leave that. Honestly, if we have people volunteering, we can just let them pick. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's whatever they're comfortable with, whatever they want to play.
I'm gonna switch. I feel like I'm going so slow. I'm probably not, but I just feel like I am.
Whee! Look at me! Look at me!
Oh, this is good though, because now I have. Oh, I have. I'm not sprinting.
Oh,
Hey,
it's
that's my
so
problem. I'm not
bad
sprinting.
though.
You can't strafe.
It's not that. It's oh, that's bad.
Get
They're
back
stuck on
here.
the wall. Yeah, the dash kick basically is gonna kill you in this mode because you just go so slow. Like,
Yeah.
like you're just asking to die. I did it again. Cool.
You can't even see them now.
Yep. I think the roundhouse kick works, but I'm
Rah.
honestly not sure.
I don't even know. Oh, did you go? You went light. I didn't even go heavy. I went balanced.
You bastard! You were supposed to be going heavy.
I can go heavy.
I thought that was we were swapping. I fucking hate fighting balanced.
Yeah. That felt a little cheap. I'm going heavy. Oh my gosh, I'm so big.
That's not what she said.
I'm going so slow. Check this out.
You're literally the definition of lumbering.
Yeah, oh lordy, coming.
Oh,
I'm lumbering. Rawr. This is beautiful. Beautiful. Hey. Oh.
Ooh, I got one.
I don't know if the roundhouse kick did anything, but I think it went off.
You mean mine? You mean?
Yeah.
I think it was doing the roundhouse kick was doing something. I think, but I think it's also very slow.
This is lumbering. Like, how you doing, guys? You doing okay?
Stop. Oh no! Yeah, roundhouse kick does do that.
This still does something.
But yeah, Waffle, it can't be win-lose. Doesn't make sense. You'd have to have like fighter 1, fighter 2 or something. Or
well, yeah, that's what I have for this one. I have Hellhound versus Guardian.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then it's just a different bet Hellhound, the amount you want.
Yep, that was just a one shot. It was like popped right in the face.
We finally got the haymaker off.
Oh, that was the haymaker?
Yeah.
I don't know why it didn't interrupt that.
Oh. So you sprinting.
You know the rainbows were on.
Yeah.
I think it's a problem with Stream Elements with their loyalty points are not working.
Us too.
Ah.
Good back here.
Oh yeah, I'm dead.
Let's see. I start sprinting. Yeah.
Although, actually, Waffle, you should be practicing a little bit, I think, from your end.
What's that?
Click your camera icon and go into like detached camera mode, because you can actually
follow us around.
Like, yeah, you could be like following the. You like.
Follow.
Oh Lord, he coming.
I mean, you could do that too, but I just meant like you can do Control Z and just fly around like God mode camera and observe the match in different ways you wouldn't normally be able to. Sneak attack. Ah! It's so weird. It knocks. Oh, that didn't work. What? Yeah, I'm dead. God damn it.
Oh, nope.
I think I'm canceling my own attacks.
I think I'm doing the same thing.
Like I'm
I go to
pushing
make a
buttons
punch
too
and it
fast.
ultimately goes. Yeah.
I'm pushing buttons too fast, and it's like right punch, left punch, and instead they just don't go off.
Which could just be an after effect of us like actually having the thing. Ah,
I gotcha. Woohoo! I did it.
Oh Lord.
Oh, we have a Lord
What are you
Antler of the
doing?
Barren Waste.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Waffle, what are you doing?
I'm trying different cameras.
He's trying to get the camera. I guess I didn't get credit for the last one. That's weird. Too busy.
Dude, we fucking murdered him. Holy shit.
That wasn't even close. Is our damage pumped up a bit?
No, I don't think so.
No.
What I did start doing was like literally just waiting for my cast to finish before hitting the next punch. So I'm like left, left, left.
Yeah, because to me, your bars are like only connecting like halfway through. Ah. Ooh. Bomber's getting involved.
I really wish the dash worked on this character.
Why, Vommer? Why? Why did you beat up such a nice little puppy? How could you do such a thing? I'm just an adorable little puppy.
Where'd everybody go?
No, Michael Vick over here.
Hey!
Oh, god damn! I was
We're gonna
unintentional.
roll.
I did a roundhouse kick. It just hit both of you.
Yeah, we can't strafe. Not directly. We can do like a forward strafe. Oh, didn't land? No? Ah,
Where'd Bomber go? Oh, did they die?
yes.
Okay. I was like, I'm very confused. They all of a sudden my screen just vanished. It wasn't like I saw them die. They just ceased to be.
They just ceased to be there.
anymore.
Oh, yeah. I just had one touch.
Oh, same with you actually. I'm not seeing people die.
No?
Hmm.
That's weird.
I'm just seeing them vanish and run rings around me.
I love how I'm just plodding along. Like, I'm coming to get you. I'm coming to get you. Ah, ah. Bomber. Gosh darn it. So other than that, all the news I found was for mostly Conan stuff. Because Conan Exiles...
On your corpse, Bomber. Peeing on your corpse.
Conan Exiles... Conan Exiles just passed its 5th anniversary. And they did so by having a live stream and announcing their next age, the Age of War. Coming out June 22nd.
Damn it. I honestly can't even tell which direction you're punching.
Yeah, I know. Neither can.
I'm trying to avoid it. It's just not working.
And then to much less fanfare, Age of Conan, they also had an event for that. I think they had to be more prodded by the community for that one. To be like, hey, can you guys turn something on? So they turned on a login rewards until June 6th, and they put out a dev blog for Age of Conan. And I've been actually really thinking about getting into Age of Conan lately. Sounds a little weird.
It does.
But I think about getting into Age of Conan, what made me think about getting into Age of Conan is the fact that someone pointed out there how Lord of the Rings Online is basically supposed to be almost a more faithful recreation to the books of Lord of the Rings.
What'd you do?
Bam.
Nothing. There certainly is no recording of whatever I just did.
Nope.
Or did not do, as the case may be.
Oh,
Wasn't me. I'm just a puppy.
It wasn't
I'm just
me.
an innocent puppy. But someone said that basically Age of Conan is supposed to more be like a faithful recreation of the books for Conan in that same vein. And that actually makes me more than anything else. It's like they're trying to be as faithful to the, oh, I'm back to myself. I'm back to myself. We're all back to ourselves. It's supposed to be more of a faithful recreation to Robert E. Howard stuff. That's okay. That actually has me a lot more interested. But they just passed their 15th anniversary. But Conan Exiles Age of War, they're bringing in clan hordes, clan emblems, combat and weapon changes, a new battle pass, store and free content, a purge revamp, and PvE sieges.
Wait, are you heavy glove still? That's weird because you're not giant anymore.
No, we're the same size. And I don't have the gloves actually on.
Oh, yeah, I don't think I do either.
Reach. The reach.
The reach on heavy guys is pretty crazy.
Yeah. Oh, kayak lady. Ah! Didn't even try for that haymaker. So yeah, so that's all going to start June 22nd. Maybe I'm thinking of getting into Age of Conan only because I've been playing some more Conan Exiles lately.
Nice.
And I must say, the Battle Pass, for a person who does not actually purchase the Battle Pass, is not the best.
no.
Yeah, there's some games where like the free version of the Battle Pass is nice, and the way that they do the Battle Pass is basically there'll be like 4 or 5 things that you have to do within a session It like switches around every like 8 hours or so, and 4 out of the 5 things like I have not even seen in game yet. So it's go kill this person, go do this dungeon.
Ooh, I think I just got myself a kayak key card.
Woo! Did you? Nice.
Yeah.
I say I got a loot drop here. Nope, just a Darkagarth arsenal.
Ew, it's sticky. Almost as if something recently had it in its mouth. What if you got your freeborn character the kayak key card? Wait. What do you mean?
And
You mean if I just log them in right now? Is that what you're saying? I do want to take them into Rosenbrawl at some point. Oh, I got.
We could try to get Jimmy's free character key card.
Yeah.
But you murdered them.
Yeah, I did. Any chance to kill Kalani, like in any form, I have to say.
Yeah, so the battle pass is, and so I'll be playing, it'll be like, oh, go skin 5 crocodiles, or go kill 10 people, or something. And it's okay, so I do that one thing, and it moves so slow. But my guess is it moves so slow because I'm not like a high-end player yet. And so it's not just, oh, I'll just do the uncommon ones to give you the more points and go do it that way. Instead, I got to so it's really small. And then for people who do not buy the battle pass, it's something every like 10 levels, or maybe not 10 levels, but like every 5-6 levels. And getting a level on the battle pass takes a long time when you're just a free player. And then the thing I got is an emote. You get like an emote, you get a skin to something. Like they're certainly not anything that's game breaking. But for the battle pass, it's something like every level, and then on every level on top of that, it's store points and this and that, and it goes on. So it's if you're gonna basically participate in the battle pass, it really behooves you to actually buy the battle pass. But battle passes don't really work for me because I don't know. I'll play a game for 5 days and be like, all right, I'm moving on to something else.
So
the battle passes they're not the best form of content for me personally.
What you're saying is Secret Lord Legends needs a battle pass.
I think it does, yes. I'd be down for a Secret World battle pass.
Bring in more money.
I'm joking, but honestly, yeah.
Yeah, but
it would kind of work.
Those microtransactions do work.
You just got to figure out basically what the players can do to make movement on the battle pass itself. That really is the thing.
Your daily,
and I mean, you just have it be experience-wise. You could just be like, for every whatever number of AP or XP or something like that it will go through, or it can just count experience or just that. Because I've also been playing a lot of Division 2 lately, and their battle pass system just basically rewards everything, every level. And if you're even a free player, or free relatively, you still have to buy the game. But if you don't actually buy the battle pass, every like 2 levels you get something, either some piece of gear or this or that. And it actually does, and you can actually unlock content that way too. On that battle pass, once you get to a certain point, you start unlocking for the whole account their manhunts from previous seasons. And so you can actually unlock the actual fights themselves, the story-driven fights that were in previous seasons. And that's actually a really good reason to do the battle pass, even if you have not purchased the battle pass.
Like,
what I'm saying is it felt like Conan Exiles didn't really have a decent reason for me to actually do the battle pass, because I didn't feel like I was actually making progress along it, if that makes any sense.
But also, you said you were pretty new though too, right?
Relatively new. I'm level like 47 out of 60. So I don't and I just was able to get like the heaviest things. I just found like a herd of rhinos and able to kill them fairly easily. So it's
you're not
I'm
that
not like
low.
brand new, but still not. I haven't explored most of the map, so I haven't found all the stuff that it's like, oh, go to this point. It's like, I have no idea where that point is, unless I look it up in a wiki somewhere. I have no idea where it is. Ooh, could be.
Were they space rhinos?
Rhinos in space?
In space. So it's I wouldn't say that I'm newish, but still new enough where I haven't explored the map so much to find all that stuff.
I do get the point of a battle pass is you're supposed to buy it. That's how they're supposed to make money. I understand that. So if there's a free track at all and you can kind of do it, I suppose that's supposed to be enough. I don't know what the breakpoints should be on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you should be enticed to buy it, and I
Yeah.
get that. That right. Yeah, it shouldn't be everything for
What,
free, obviously.
what I like about the Overwatch 2 one is in like you can earn currency and use that like in theory,
It
if you
it takes
bust
a
your ass.
long time.
I think I did it once. I bought the starter pack that gave you like the first
Yeah, it
battle
gives you
pass kind of
currency.
included. But like I earned enough currency in the first season to buy the next one. Like
But also
I
the
earned
issue
like a
is
couple
doing the
thousand.
challenges.
But you have to do them
They've
like every
got
day.
no.
Right.
It's like the challenges. You have to do 6 months worth of challenges to get one legendary skin, which is like a
Well, if I'm a
230.
legendary skin, I'm just talking about iterating into the next battle pass.
But yeah, you can do that too. But
In
that's
Yeah.
theory,
yeah.
you can either get it's either every month or not every month, but every season or at least every other season you could basically buy entry into for free by grinding the other one you did.
Mm.
Right? So
Yeah, Fortnite does it perfectly. Their battle pass is like the gold standard.
And
so
how does
like
theirs work? I don't know Fortnite.
It's the same thing. As you get it's a free tier. No,
it has
I don't
free
think
tiers.
they do have a free tier, but you earn credits. You can buy one battle pass and then earn the money to continue getting battle passes as you
And
go.
basically if you put in the time on the one you
Hmm.
bought, you can earn enough currency to buy the next one. But it
Mm.
Yeah,
means you have to
Okay.
keep playing at that level of consistency.
I
Right?
that
Like
might be what Conan Exiles does too, because you can earn store points or you can
oh
earn
yeah,
bizarre
and
coins or something
cosmetics. Yeah,
as part of it as it goes. And so I don't know if you could actually buy the battle pass with coins. You probably can. So that makes sense. You would
yeah,
just have
like
to
a
buy
lot of
it the
them work
first
that way,
time.
but like in order the way they're designed is basically you have to be sinking a lot of time into the game for free to
Yes.
be
hmm
able to earn enough to or even if you pay for the battle pass, you have to be sinking a lot of time into it to earn the coinage to pay for the next one. I think if I remember at least the Overwatch 2 one, I think while it's not impossible to buy every one, it's more likely that you essentially, if you were free, would be buying every other one. Like every other one, you could probably have enough credits to get into or something.
Volmer, I think also Overwatch 2, you can buy the levels as
Yeah, you can
well.
buy tiers.
Yeah, but it's
It's
stupid
pretty
expensive.
effective. It's pretty effective. Also, like Overwatch 2 just had a Twitch thing where like you could, if you were Twitch Prime or whatever, like
Mm.
there was like a redeem, like you get like free shit. It's like from different games. One of them was like a Overwatch 2 one, it was like free 5 tiers of your battle pass.
Yeah,
Click, sure, all right, it's whatever. I'm gonna get it for free. Why not?
So then maybe my main problem with Conan Exiles is more necessarily that I didn't like the way that it leveled. You went along the battle pass. Maybe that's it.
Yeah,
Which that
yeah.
to
It
me
also
felt like
depends.
I'd have to go out of my
it
way to do
sounds
something that I wasn't planning on doing in game. But
right. The good ones are ones where I think actually, no,
so maybe it's that I have more problem with because in that aspect I feel like I'm not actually making real progress along it anyway. And
right.
and making progress along like if I bought it, I still wouldn't be making any progress along it.
You still have to do the stuff,
You still have to
right?
yeah. And
It kind
maybe
of
that's
sounds like
part of
New
it too.
Worlds to me. I think New Worlds is similar to that. I have
There's a
not played enough
grinding
New World to
aspect to it.
say for sure, but it seems like it's got like little badge things you have to do, and it's kill 500 of this thing over here or that thing over there. I didn't care, and I wasn't really paying attention to it, to be perfectly honest. But
That's
I
fair.
did notice I just randomly unlocked like a card thing, and I don't give a shit. But
Yeah.
it sounds similar to that. Whereas like and I know Fortnite actually has that kind of stuff too, though. Fortnite has like go fishing 15 times today or some bullshit.
They
And
Yeah.
also have
Yeah.
different like challenges every week. There's like
yeah,
some kind of theme, but actually, the grinding aspect on their battle pass is not as cumbersome, or it feels like it takes forever.
I like
Overwatch
it,
has that grinding aspect as well. If you can go through your dailies and challenge and weeklies, you're like, okay, what next? I'm done.
no, but okay, I will say this about the Overwatch one. The difference that I like about it is you only need to do the dailies and weeklies for extra XP or and really for the coins. That's how you get the currency, right? The currency that would let you buy the next battle pass in game is from the challenges. But you
No,
don't
it
need to
gets
do
you
any of
XP
that
as
shit.
well.
You don't need to do any of that shit to level your battle pass. You can just play
Yeah,
the
you do.
game. No, you can just play the game.
You get XP from that as well.
So do
That's
you
what
get
I'm saying
extra
is like,
XP? Or
yeah, you get extra XP for doing the challenges, but you could literally say, I don't give a fuck about challenges, just play ranked all day long, and you will level your battle pass.
Yeah, but that takes a
Okay.
lot
Because
longer.
it takes, again, it depends what you mean by longer and but I'm saying if someone's grinding 18 hours of ranked every day, they don't need the challenges. They'll just fucking hit the battle pass shit. It'll go up. And
Well,
also, you'll
yeah, and maybe
probably
that's
get
it.
some
It's Conan
challenges
Exiles.
accidentally. You'll get challenges accidentally, right? At least in
Sure,
that
like
game,
yeah,
you
make
100% will.
whatever kills or something,
Yeah,
headshots,
yeah,
etc.
you'll get them eventually, just playing. But
Maybe
that's what
that's
they
it. Is
made.
that
The good part about there is even if you don't do the skin 5 alligators, if you're just questing along, just generic XP would be leveling your battle pass as well, right?
yeah,
It doesn't sound like Exiles does that. It's
no,
tied literally to the thing.
yes, and it's like if I was receiving the experience as well, yeah, I would have no problems with it because I'd just be making progress along it without even trying to make progress along it. And then
Right.
it's what I get is what I get. Instead, you have to go out of your way to actually make progress.
So
along it.
they have it tied to the items, and the Overwatch one's tied to the XP, and it's just that the challenges give you boost of XP. See what I'm saying?
Okay,
So
yeah.
for Exiles, it sounds like it's literally just tied to the event directly.
See, I just got finished with like Division 2. They just went into a new season, but I did their previous season and I actually got to level like 100. I actually maxed out that battle pass, which I am
Nice.
surprised at myself that I was able to do that. Got to get level 100 in the battle pass, but you do it just by playing. You do it just by it's every level that you get in game is a level of the battle pass. And once you reach the top level of the game, you basically unlock this other secondary leveling track, this like extra leveling track, and then that goes up to level 1,000, I think. And so it actually behooves you to just keep leveling up. And
Sure.
but that leveling up is also leveling up your battle pass as well. And then just periodically it'll just give you be like, oh, you hit this rank of the battle pass, have a cosmetic, a random cosmetic, or have a random item pack, or a random this or a random that. And it's like, yeah, that feels rewarding enough for me to be like, no, that's good. I like that. Let's keep doing it. But yeah, it's like you just make the progress without necessarily trying. And in Conan Exiles, it feels like you really have to go out of your way to do it. And otherwise, you're going to do content that you didn't necessarily want to necessarily do. Like, I'll get one and it'll be like, now go explore that cave over there. And it's, I've already been there. If anything in this game, I want to explore all the new stuff.
I'm okay.
I want to keep
I'm
exploring
okay
new
with
stuff.
that.
Or to be like, or just go over there and just get 10 trees. Just take down 10 trees. Or go find 5 crocodiles and skin 5 crocodiles. And it's like, okay, sure. But it's still something you have to go out of your way to do. That is, which if it was like Fortnite's and it was like, oh, you could either go do that, but you could still get the experience just by playing. Then again, it'd be like one or the other. So
If you think about it with like Secret World, right? We don't have a battle, but you do have the dailies. And you certainly could be like, I'm trying to just do these missions, but now I have to go do a side mission or my dailies get stuck on tier 1.
Yeah.
Like even our system, which is how you get marks, which is really important, especially as a free player, is like, oh shit, I need to go do X. I mean, that's literally the main focus. Like every day when I play the character is first thing, make sure I get the dailies knocked out. Okay, now what are we gonna do? Or at the very least, I would say you have to knock out the first one, the first tier, right? You got to do those 3 main missions and the 3 sides. Or I guess theoretically, you need to do 3 sides, then you could just do scenarios or dungeons as the mains, right? But the point is, you have to think about it and do shit that maybe you didn't necessarily want or plan on doing, just so that you essentially don't waste time not getting currency.
But the difference is that if it's okay, so you need to do 3 main missions, you get to pick what mission that is.
Yeah.
Right? Or kill 50 monsters. You get to pick what monsters those are. You get to pick which side missions those are.
Yeah.
And that I feel like is the difference there. Is that it's not like it'll be like, oh, go
There's
explore this tower.
definitely
It's like, I have no idea where that tower is. So
they slimmed it
I
down
haven't come across it
from
yet.
They slimmed it down from TSW because TSW had like way more challenges and more specific challenges.
Yeah.
Like TSW would have complete a main mission in Carpathian Fangs, or complete a sabotage mission in Sea Sun God, or something.
Yeah.
Like it had much more specific stuff, which even that I didn't mind. Like I know some people get, oh, I didn't want to go do whatever. Like, yeah, but it's something to do.
Yeah.
Because realistically, once you've played the game, you're just redoing content anyways. So giving you a reason to go redo something you haven't redone in 6 months is actually good.
Yes. Which I think is what the battle pass there is more for. So go explore this that you have already seen before. And it's, as a character that has not explored even a real fraction of the map.
Yeah.
It's
so
I don't know where any of that nonsense
that's
is,
very
or
much,
I don't even know if I'm even geared enough for it to even do it. So
that's very much the TSW experience with the dailies, because when I was doing the side-by-side playthrough, right? Side-by-side playthrough in Legends is a brand new character. I can finish my dailies every day.
yeah.
On the side-by-side, I got like almost nothing done every day because everything that came up was like in a zone I wasn't even in yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like, oh, what's the daily today? Oh, god damn it. It's Tokyo. Fuck. Oh,
Yeah.
it's Transylvania. I'm not there yet. Oh, it's this
And maybe
one. I'm not there yet.
that's what it comes down to, is because the only thing that's left, like, of the 5 things, only one of them I can do, and the one thing I can do is go find 5 crocodiles and skin them. And
So essentially it's I don't know if it's meant intentionally, but by virtue of how it's been designed, it's for people that are at the end game grind. It's not for
not for people in the leveling aspect, or
in the leveling aspect. Yeah.
or the people who haven't like fully explored the maps yet. Yeah.
Yeah. It's for people that are done, and now we're giving you something to do.
Which is okay, because that's what brings people back to the game. That's what keeps people playing the game,
Yeah.
right?
But it would behoove them to also make it like interesting to the person that's only been playing for 3 weeks or a month and has a character past the beginning and would like to earn some stuff, but maybe give them a way to do that.
And that's the thing, is like the more drip method of basically leveling content will get you along that path too. But doing the challenges, makes you get there faster.
Would boost you.
And I would personally like a more hybrid along that line.
Yeah.
To make it feel like I don't have to make a choice between, oh, I'm just skinning crocodiles and collecting plant fiber, instead of actually going and exploring the map, which is what I want to do. Like that kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah. Right now I feel like the battle pass is not for me, essentially.
Yeah. As long as it gives you options to do different things, you can do half of it and still get your rewards for it, but you can do it all, but you don't have to do it all. I think that'd be a better system.
But anyway, that's really my only issue with Conan Exiles. Other than that, I do like the game. I do like it. I do find it interesting. I killed a whole bunch of new things that I'd never seen before in the last time I played, and I was like, I got all of a sudden a giant snake came out of nowhere, and I was like, yes, a giant snake. Let's do this. Get a rhinoceros. Yes. Let's get this. Yeah.
I need to pop into it again at some point. I popped into it for Sipta.
Okay.
That was the island.
Yeah.
The new map. I played a bit in there, but I haven't been back in a while. Yeah. Well, I have a list of other shit, but I'm busy grinding to E17. And that's, honestly, it's all consuming. I haven't even, normally I would have some booze and shoot some shit in Overwatch on Friday nights. I haven't not done a Secret World stream in a month. That's all I'm doing.
It's just Secret World, yeah.
The plus side is I'm having fun doing it.
And that's the important thing. That's the most important thing, really.
So it's not like I'm like, oh, fuck, it's Friday. I wish I was doing something else, but I have to go do this. I genuinely am enjoying it. I want to go do it. It's just that I'm literally doing nothing else other than work and not sleeping. That is now the new standard, is I just don't get to sleep.
So not sleeping, work, and Secret World. Free to play.
Yeah. I think two nights in less than 5 days or something. I got 3 hours sleep or 4 hours sleep because like I was up streaming and then like some work emergency happened, and then I didn't go to bed until 3 or 4 in the a.m. and then had to get
Oh,
up
good times.
kids to school, and then I just never got a break. And then that night streamed again. It's like
Back into it.
the cycle continues. I was gonna do my shit and then end stream a little early, and then last night I think I went to 1 or something because I was like, oh, I'm so close. I got my mythic. I was like, oh, I want to get this one more thing. And I think what popped me like a shit ton of IP was I got my intricate accurate glyph, my hit glyph to mythic.
Oh, nice. Okay,
Because I had a maxed 2-pip hit glyph in the item because I didn't have an intricate when I started. I got an intricate, I leveled it, I got it max purple, so I had to extract the other one, right, to fuse them so the intricate would end up being mythic. Put it in the item, equipped it, and just popped like a shit ton of IP. I was like, holy crap! Because I'm not used to jumping more than say like 2 or 3 points at a time so far.
Yeah. But getting all your stuff to Mythic will definitely give you a big boost.
Yeah.
What is E5 you said is what, 450? And 450 is that's where all the faction missions open up.
The faction missions open up at E3, E4, and E5. So I already have 2 of them.
That's what it is.
So E5 will give me the last one, which is Rogue Agent, which means that if I spread them out, because it's just on a 3-day cooldown for free to play, so I'll be able to do like a faction mission a day. And if I space them properly, they'll always have a faction mission to do every day.
Nice, yeah. And the faction missions are always leveled, or they're scaled.
They're scaled, yeah, loot. And they're good loot. It's good. It's a good box to open. Oh, man! That reminds me, I think it was last night. There's something else I experienced for the first time in years. I think since launch of Secret World, I had not experienced a 5-man lair.
Okay.
Everyone just runs lairs with 10 people. Technically, when people do a lair with 10 people, you're doing 2 sets of 5. Because lairs are meant for a group of 5. It takes 5 people to summon a boss. So so you form a raid of 10, everyone grabs the side missions, but really it's group 1 summons and then group 2 summons, but you get 6 summons out of it, right?
Yeah.
But you're also just smashing the shit out of things because you have 10 people hitting something that was designed for 5. Right? All the ads and the bosses were all designed for a group of 5. But literally since, I don't know, 5+ years now, like everyone just runs lairs in 10s, because why wouldn't you? The zone will hold 10 people. You just get 10 people and go do the lair. It's more efficient. And you get twice as much loot. So that's the way to do it. But there are so few people on at the time that I'm streaming. Like, I literally did 3 different 5-man lairs. And it's such a different experience because mechanics actually happen. You're not just like insta-deleting things. We're seeing mechanics of the lair bosses, right? Like, we're having to actually fight things. It was very strange. And we actually got an extra boss. The City of the Sun God, the scorpion one that summons a shit ton of scorpions out of the sand. I thought we had all survived it, and then I got hit by a second wave of scorpions, and I was like, where the hell did that come from? Turns out it bugged out, and
it kind of like re-gave you scorpions.
It double spawned. No, like a new copy of it spawned, of the boss.
Oh, okay.
But then it got killed, and we actually got a second loot chest. So even though we only summoned 1 scorpion boss, we killed 2 and got 2 loot chests.
Nice.
So we had an extra, it like bugged out with the proper loot drops for it. So that was cool. Yeah, we also did the Scorched Desert one that has the Ring of Fools. And yeah, that went poorly, as you might imagine, because no one fucking knows how to do that boss.
Yeah, how do we do this boss? Nah, it doesn't matter.
No one's stacked. Like, I know how to do that boss because I've been playing Legends since launch, when everyone was new and wasn't overgeared, and even with a group of 10, you had to do it. The Zamoon trust people up in CF when they aren't inflicting it too. Yeah, the CF ones have like weird. CF and I think Shadowy Forest have like ones I think where you have to do statuses or no, even BF. I think the Spectre one, I think you have to do something too, or something bad happens, but it's not as bad as the Moo, or it's not as at least it's not as initially terrifying as what happens with this Moo when you don't afflict it. But yeah, I think the BF Spectre does something weird if you don't do a specific thing. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head.
What did I learn
Yeah,
today?
I think the Spectre means expose. But that's the thing, right? Expose is way more common. So a lot of times it just happens. So some mechanics just get solved by accident, not by intent. But the thing about the guy from Scorched Desert with the Ring of Fools, one of the reasons I remember it, A, because everyone fucking dies there, but B is our group's solution was the Beyonce like to the left. Or to the left, to the left. So what you do is the tank. I think the tank is opposite. I don't think for whatever reason I don't think it ever goes on the aggro target. I don't remember now. The tank starts opposite. Either way, when Ring of Fools happens, everyone stacks because you want to be in the ring. If you're in the ring, you don't die. It's when you're in the outer ring that you die. So you stack and you stay stacked. But see, what he does is he casts Blood Pool, which forces everyone to move. And normally what happens is Blood Pool happens, everyone fucking scatters in a million directions.
Yeah.
And then he immediately does Ring of Fools again, and you're not all stacked, and he like wipes half the group, right? Mm-hmm. But what you do is you stack, and he does Blood Pool, and you to the left, and everyone just slides left. You come out of the Blood Pool all stacked together. You don't have to dodge roll.
You're still all stacked. Move.
You just move left. And then, it's a circle, so you're just basically kind of like circle strafing. Like you're like left of the Blood Pool. You cast Ring again, you're attacking, and left of the Blood Pool, and you go around. It works. It used to be how we did it like every goddamn day, basically. A real Ring of Fools. The real Ring of Fools was when that shit would proc on your Revenant. So you know the Shadowbound weapons that proc Revenants?
Yes, absolutely. I still use them. Yeah.
Yeah, so he used to be able to cast Ring of Fools on the Revenant. So I had a Shadowbound sword I liked using to be funny. And we were doing that raid. And everyone was stacked. And right before he did Ring of Fools, my Revenant procced and ran at him. And it spawned the Ring of Fools on my Revenant. And no one was stacked on the Revenant because the Revenant ran up to the boss with the ring on it. And wiped the entire raid. Just because we were all stacked over here outside of the ring because it cast the ring on the Revenant.
Trolled by a Revenant. That's right. The Revenant did its job. It's got its way.
It used to happen with other stuff too, and it wasn't all like bad like that. But I think Hell Eternal, they can cast like the green chains that root. They can like, root your Revenant. Like they're just targets for casts, and that caused some weird problems in certain encounters where like. You need the person with the cast on it needs to control, like needs to move out of the way or in the way or whatever. And so when a Revenant has it and just runs off, like it's not always a good thing. They did fix that. But not before I killed an entire raid group with it. Myself included, by the way. That was a 10-man kill.
That was an instant fatality.
And I remember Shotty was like, "God damn it, Jimmy, you and your stupid fucking Shadowbound sword."
You're like, "Shut up, man! I love this thing."
I didn't realize
it was going to be such a troll weapon. Yeah.
Oh,
that's great.
I think it did. I think it did something weird in the Eblis fight too. I can't remember what it was though. Oh, he cast like that shadow something like an explodey circle. I think that could hit the Revenant, and the Revenant could run it into people as well. That was the thing that could happen. I don't remember. I heard there's something else. I know the Darkness War guy, the ones that can turn the other ads into bombs. I think there was. I don't know if it was the Revenant spawn or some other spawnable objects, but it would sometimes turn those into bombs. I think maybe the Snow Fort could be turned into a bomb or something.
Okay.
You know, from like the
Yeah.
you can get that item
You
where you
drop a
just can
snort.
cast a
Yeah.
little snow fort. If
Yeah.
you like, I think it got fixed. I'm not positive, but if in Darkness War boss 5, right, where he goes up top and rains down explosions, then comes down, and then goes up, and then comes down, and then goes up, right? Like he'll, if the fight goes really long, he'll start turning the ads that run in into bombs. But if you put down the snow fort, he would turn the snow fort into a bomb.
Yeah,
Maker
that
was
explodes
targeting all
now.
the pet summons with his big explosions so they'd murder the group. Nice. Yeah,
Say
there's
the
some
only
interesting stuff there.
the
Go
only
ahead.
other news we got is or that I found is that if you liked Mutant Year Zero, there's a new game out
Oh
called
yeah,
Miasma Chronicles,
I saw a tweet
which
about
is
that. I think.
brought to you by the same developers, the Bearded Ladies. It is a sort of along the same vein. It is a more story-based tactical RPG. It's like in that same 10 paces away, fire the gun, blah 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 blah. And so it's still very tactical, the same way that Mutant Year Zero is, but it's called Miasma Chronicles. It looks along that same vein. It looks pretty good. But out now on Steam, Epic, PS5, and Xbox X and S. So yeah, that's it.
Nice.
That's all the news I had. Happy anniversary, Age of Conan and Conan Exiles. Both released in May, and it's still no word on or at least on Funcom getting back to about the tabletop RPG. They're still checking everything out there. So
Lawyers have to go through it with a fine-tooth comb.
I wonder who they have going through it. Actually, that'd be an interesting. They're like, we got in the tabletop RPG stuff. We need someone with a more affinity for Secret World lore to go through it.
Bob the intern.
They're actually just calling up Joel Bylos. Hey, Joel, look this stuff over.
Andy? I don't think
Andy's so busy. He doesn't have
Yeah,
time.
he's got the Conan thing and the Dune thing.
Mhm.
I think stuff's ramping up over there.
Yeah, so I wonder, and they said end of May they were able to look for it. So I wonder who they had in mind.
Tilty.
Yeah, I don't know.
We're just gonna bring back Tilty.
No, I mean it's probably just got to go through like review, right? Legitimately, it could
Yeah.
be Joel. It's not even like a
No, it could be.
outside the realm of a possibility. You know, because it would need to be someone.
And
It would
Joel
need to
still
be
works
someone
there.
aware of, like, where if there's a chance they're ever going like back to it or do anything with it that it doesn't like conflict or doesn't reflect negatively on something that they don't think it should. So
Joel would probably be like, yeah.
he's the creative. Oh God, what is it? It's creative something. It's like creative director or something like that. But yeah, chief creative officer at Funcom. He's the chief creative officer, and then separately creative director of Dune Awakening. But the creative part, yeah, I would think if anyone's gonna know if something's out of line or shouldn't be there,
Should get a peek. Yes, Nerval should absolutely.
Sure, I'm not. Well, yeah, but also Nerval, from my not that he wouldn't know like lore stuff or anything, but he's also I think much heavier on the programming side
and much more of the mechanic side. Yeah.
Yeah, not that he will also wouldn't know lore or anything like that. That's not like a slight in any way, but I just mean that. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if
I
they're
thought of
looking,
that. I wonder who would be looking at it at Funcom. Who would have the
all the SOPs get to look at it. Also, it could be none of that.
Secret World? Take a look at it.
Literally could just be some lawyers in a room.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what's happened actually.
Yeah. Or it could be a combination. Like it wouldn't surprise me, but even if it's lawyers, they would need some kind of reference book that lets them know, like something isn't okay.
Is like the lore Bible is probably still around somewhere at Funcom, right?
Yeah,
and so all the documents that they use to make the lore, they're like, let's just go through it and just make sure things still jive.
The fabled wiki.
Yeah, and as long as it's not completely off, they'll be like, yeah, it's fine.
Maybe
so-
maybe it actually needs to be more off than on. But you probably don't want to. Okay, I'm sure there's things that'd be like you can't make that character like that because that you're slandering the character. That's possible, but also I feel like maybe you would also want to avoid being too on. They're like, this is actually too close to shit we already have
right, yeah.
in our stuff.
This is
So
this is too
no,
close to what we had planned. Yeah.
yeah. This is our creation, and we reserve the right to like actually make money off that later, and it's too close to what we would be making money off of potentially. So
Yeah.
write your own
Like,
shit.
it's not a nice reveal if it ruins the story. If it's a little too close to the actual story.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
true.
I honestly think other than just somehow, which I don't think they would do because they already have Scriv on board, so I don't think they would be like outright.
Well, they have Scrib on board
What?
from the tabletop RPG side. They don't necessarily have him from the Funcom
No, I
side.
know, but what I'm saying is from the tabletop RPG side, I don't think they would write something that would be like a beloved character and just tear them to pieces and have them be completely piece of shit or whatever. They don't think he would be doing that. So I don't think they're probably in that vein. It's probably more in the vein of, okay, is anything too close to the thing? Like, oh, because you've accidentally guessed the end of chapter 22. Don't do that.
They're not coming out being out like Richard Sonyak is a child molester. They're not doing that. Yeah.
I don't. But now, if they had tried to do that, Funcom would come back and be like, "This is not okay." That's my point is, I don't think that's
Scriv
happening.
wouldn't do that. Yeah.
But what I'm thinking is, what potentially could be is like, oh, actually, that's a story beat that we have, and we don't want to get into a fight later of who came up with that idea. That's our idea, so you don't get to do that. Potentially. Or
so yeah, so it is probably
like maybe
a whole bunch
maybe
of
you don't get to
lawyers.
in your version say who like Cassandra King is or something. Like no, you can't just say in your printed tabletop thing that Cassandra King is the Wicked Witch of the South. Like it's not allowed. That's our story to hold on to and dole out later if we so choose to. But probably more like things like that would be my expectation of what they're looking to vet.
Cassie was just Lilith all along.
It doesn't make any sense.
I know. I just said it. Lilith actually has the sword. She just doesn't use it or doesn't bring it up ever.
That's something I've wondered actually, like in these many new playthroughs I've done is, so he uses the sword. He uses the sword and that kicks you out. And then you have to go power everything up. And then go back and fight Beaumont. And then you go to the Dreaming Prison. But that first time, he stabs this Excalibur into the Gaia engine and does this whole thing, and black comes over you, and you just get ejected out. And then it's, oh, we need to go power up the Word Stones to come back and fight him. What was he doing? What's that? Because obviously...
Like during that time period?
Not just that time period, but what did he actually do? He activated something, right? He used the sword. He turned it on. Filthy shit happened, and you got ejected out of there. So, some level of what he was trying to do was accomplished. Obviously, not all of it, because you come back and fight him there.
And stop him, basically.
And presumably you stop him, but you didn't stop him from doing whatever he wanted to do the first time you were there. So, what did he actually accomplish? I don't think that's very clear. Yeah. And clearly he accomplished something. He got to get charged by the Gaia battery. The Gaia engine's not... I never thought of them as a
maybe
battery.
It's just he's drawing power from it.
But he made it do something. But the idea is they're engines of change, right? Or they can be engines of change. And this whole thing of the sword is the key. The Gaia engine was the lock. That's what he's like rambling about. Is like I have the sword is the key. It's the lock is the thing, and he couldn't find the lock. The lock he was looking for is the Gaia engine. So he put the key in the lock, and you don't stop him from putting the key in the lock. That happens, and then you go around setting up wards and getting yourself all souped up with some super juice. You got your gummy berry juice, and then you go down there and fight him. But obviously he did something. Like he put the key in the lock and made something.
Like he tapped something, yeah.
he literally stabs the sword into the Gaia engine. So I don't know. Like the more I've seen that, the more I'm just like, I feel like we're missing something.
He turned it off and then turned it back on again.
Right? Yeah.
He turns it
He
on,
made the world just stop spinning just a little
waving
bit.
the sword around while getting pumped with energy till you pulverize him.
Keeps the world turning. Literally.
Yeah, but so the engine is what's used to control them. So it's the way I think of it is like the dreamer is the power source. The Gaia engine is what lets you potentially do things with the power source. So I don't know. Like it's what keeps them asleep and what keeps reality moving. And so if you can mess with the Gaia engine, you can mess with reality. That's like the whole
Yeah, the whole thing is he's searching for power, and that power he found is I thought it was the hammer.
Also,
it ain't the hammer. It's the sword.
It does seem that the filth is his thing somehow. Or at least he's been helping to spread it. There's that whole passage about he's been spreading the idea for a lot of years or something. But it felt like it was an idea. So you can't kill an idea. He's been spreading it for a long time. It sounds like he's been spreading the filth for a long time. I think that's what it felt like that was alluding to. But I guess that's more of a supposition. I don't know.
Or maybe he's just he got it in there, and then the filth starts pouring out of it, and he essentially is controlling the filth in a way. So it's to have control over the filth.
What I'm saying is it sounded like even before that, I think when you meet him underneath the Illuminati school, that he's been spreading the idea for a long time now. It sounded like maybe maybe I'm misinterpreting that, but it sounded like he had been spreading the filth, or at least spreading that concept for a long time. So I'm not positive on that, but that's what it seemed like. But the more times I've replayed it, the more I feel like the beginning stuff obviously just hasn't been resolved. You haven't seen Cassini again.
Right.
Or Cassini?
Or Cassandra.
Cassandra, sorry.
Yeah.
Too many C names. Yeah, you haven't seen Cassandra King again.
Right, because, Beaumont did not understand who Cassie was, basically.
But also, we don't. I've never seen, even in the old forums, I've never seen like a good
enough explanation.
I've never seen a good, solid, there's a lot that points to her being this.
Yeah, there's no hints or anything that from Funcom says, oh yeah, you guys are close.
Well, no, there's just so little about her in the game. And you figure if Beaumont's basically Loki, you figure she's something else important that probably when it was ever revealed, you'd be like, oh, that makes some kind of sense. Mm-hmm. But there's so little to go on with her that I've not seen anything that was remotely convincing about
who,
or even any halfway decent guesses. Oh, she could be this. None of it. I've never seen anything that kind of makes sense for who she is. But I imagine it'd be much like Beaumont being Loki, right? Like it would make sense once you knew. You'd be like, oh,
yeah,
okay.
like he alludes to that like crazy. So
yeah, that
even
one's more obvious.
Even though he never outright says it, he implies the heck out of it.
Oh, it's heavily implied in most of his dialogue, and then his stuff about chasing Thor around, chasing the hammer around, the stuff about Odin, right?
Yeah,
he's clearly meant to be Loki.
Right. Yeah, clearly. Yeah, it's made absolutely clear.
But the question is Cassie in the same vein? Because you're right, there's a whole Norse thing with the Kingsmouth area in general, Salmon Island, right? There's a huge Norse thing going on. You got Hugin and Munin, right? You got like Odin. Also the Odin with like the honey sleep.
You have right.
Like that ties into the bees in Agartha, right? Because they tie that together that way. I think pretty nicely.
I would say just the Draugr themselves are Scandinavian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what makes me wonder about Cassie though is, so Cassie could be somewhere in that vein of like Norse stuff, or the reason that he doesn't know is because There's all kinds of stuff in Secret World from all the different regions.
And she is not Norse at all.
Yeah, maybe she's a goddess kind of allegory for a completely different mythology. And we really have no way of knowing at all. Just super annoying. I would say, honestly, the biggest hint you have is her promiscuousness.
She could be like, I don't know, like a much older god. So she's like Athena or like
the whole thing
Greek goddess.
Where Shay is, and even Beaumont is, you need to go sleep with the recruits to get them to join and kind of stuff. They're definitely goddesses with those kind of traits in different mythologies.
Oh yeah,
of like fertility or just like sex in general. So she could be one. Like that's really the only. What's funny is, to me at least, is that's like really the only trait. If you were to try and match her, what you know of her in the game, that's all you really have to go on. Go try and match her against goddesses because there's other goddesses like where you're like, no, they wouldn't just be sleeping with like random soldiers. They would be too good for that, or they would consider themselves too good for that, right? So she'd have to be a certain type.
Maybe even going back to like more Christian mythology and saying that is like Mary Magdalene or something. I don't know.
Yeah. It's hard. I'm saying like
it could be anything.
There's so little to go on with her. But all you have to go on is she's not going to be one of the like warrior goddess ones that like would rather punch a guy in the face than be lesser than and like sleep with them or something. That's not
right.
Like she's gonna be a one that's all about being very promiscuous, which there are. I remember there was one in American Gods. That was a really good series.
I didn't watch that.
It's really good.
But I've heard good things. Yeah,
they had like an old goddess. I think it was like from Africa or something. That was one of like love and fertility or sex or something, and she would straight up consume guys. Like they would sleep with her and then just get sucked up inside her womb. That's how she would consume them. They go back inside.
It was like the first or second episode. It was like, what's going on? Okay.
Yeah, they're like doing it, and then all of a sudden he's just getting sucked inside your legs and just vanishes.
Like he's shrinking and
But anyways, that's my point. My point with Cassie is the only thing I can think of, the only identifier. We're like, Beaumont being Loki has all kinds of tags, right? Like he says so many things and does so many things that all line up. You're like, it literally screams in giant neon signs. This dude right here is Loki. All you have from her is a goddess. You assume some type of god level or Loki level power, if not more, right?
Yeah, they definitely hide her, or they're not dropping any real hints. Aside from the fact that she knows magic, she's got the sword. That's about it, really.
And that she'll sleep with anyone with a pulse.
Right, yeah.
But that's not... Don't dismiss that. That's literally like you can match it up and go, this goddess from lore wouldn't do that. Oh, these do. Like you can certainly use that.
These would, yeah.
You can certainly use that to shorten the list. But it's not going to give you like one option either. It's not like there's only one of those that exists. There's plenty of them.
Venus, yeah. Persephone. Is Persephone a fertility goddess? Persephone is also the goddess of fertility and love. Because her role as a goddess of spring, Persephone is also commonly associated with fertility and passion. Okay, yeah. I just do a quick Google search for fertility goddess.
I'm just saying, like, I feel like it's the only tag we have for her.
Yeah.
There's really nothing else. She's clearly intelligent, but she's fairly one note up until she straight up just steals the sword and you don't know who I am.
Yeah.
and you never will.
And I ain't gonna tell you.
And leaves. Although to be fair, you really don't like you best Beaumont. She takes the sword, kicks him in the face that you see, and you're sucked in the drinking prison. You don't even really know what happened with Beaumont. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because
like,
you don't even see what happens.
You don't see him in the game again, but if she just knocked him out, because you wouldn't think like she killed him with a boot to the head. So you have no reason to think, wait, we do know what happened according to our factions? Am I not remembering something? Did they have him in a basement somewhere? I could be
Here's
just
an
not
idea.
remembering the turn-in report.
Here's an idea. Mother of Andromeda in Greek mythology, Cassiopeia, a figure in Greek mythology, was queen of Ethiopia and wife of King Cepheus. She was arrogant and vain. That doesn't necessarily match. Her origins are obscure, possibly a nymph. Well, according to Stephanus, she was called Iope, the daughter of Aeolus, from whom the town of Joppa derived its name. Was that she and her daughter Andromeda were more beautiful than all the Nereids, the nymph daughters of the sea god Nereus. This brought the wrath of Poseidon, ruling god of the sea, upon the kingdom of Ethiopia. So, related to the sea, name of Cassiopeia, and possibly a nymph?
Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, I must have just been forgetting about the we have Beaumont thing.
I don't know.
Although, if it's really Loki, did you really expect them to hold on to him?
Yeah.
That doesn't make a lot of sense.
We have Beaumont. He'll tell us stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
We have Loki. He'll tell us things. Sure he will.
Yeah, he'll tell you things, but
Loki. Yeah.
It's Loki. You probably don't want him to
trust.
tell you things. You don't want him to tell you things.
But of course, we don't know who the real uppers of the Illuminati actually are. So who knows? They could have that power. Who knows?
Oh, the ones
we'll
that
never know.
The talking heads.
The talking heads, yeah.
That actually reminds me of something from the Druid comic book, or like the ancient heads or whatever that keep the veil of the world going. That's what I always think of when they say like the talking heads. And they have them kind of obviously like metaphysical power because they can just hurt her brain like remotely.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, make her nose bleed.
Yeah.
They at some point make KG's nose bleed. Yeah.
So he's in Arkham State Hospital after his defeat. Yeah, I just didn't remember it. But okay, to be fair to me, I have not been getting sleep regularly at all for weeks, and I've been forgetting fucking everything the past like 2 days in particular. I straight up will just like try and think of a word and then it just won't come to me. The KG
well, on
one
that note,
yeah, I guess it's getting late.
I was gonna say, it is starting to get a little late. So on that note, we could.
Yeah, but it's not
we could
3. This would be early for me at this rate.
That's what I mean. We could let you get some hours in, get some sleep in. So anyway, we'll keep working on this idea of ours. We want to get it ready for the anniversary, which should be coming up end of June. But agents, this has been the 0 Point Report, strain 79-TFN. You can catch us recording live every other first and third Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time here on the 0 Point Report's Twitch channel. Hey, this is the first Thursday. Or you can also join us and chat with us while we do the show live, or download our show wherever podcasts are found so you can listen to us on the go. Jimmy, where can we find you online?
Linktree/JimmyTheRabbit. We'll give you all the like 15
Linktree.
places I'll be.
I think I need to make one of those. Linktree.
It's super handy.
Two-ton waffle. Where can we find you online?
Well, you can find me at twotonwaffle.com. It has a link to wherever I am at, because I'm pretty much everywhere. Yeah.
You have something new going on. Did you started a thing where it's like what did you call it? Like hour a game or something like that? Or
oh yeah, it's where I play a game from my backlog, Steam backlog. So it's called the first 2 hours. So I played a game.
I like
for
that
the first
concept.
2 hours of the game. So I give my thoughts. How's it going during the whole process? And I rated a score if I'm gonna play it again, or is it something that's it's just gonna sit in there and collect dust again.
Hey, it's fair. It's knocking games off your backlog. Really can't Really can't
Yeah,
knock
it
that.
took me almost all day to add all my old Humble Bundle codes because you
Oh
only
gosh,
can do
yeah.
50 at a time for an hour. You got to wait an hour to do another 50.
Listen,
Holy
you
shit.
say that, but yeah, no, I went through not too long ago, a couple of years back, and went through and I was like, I need to actually get get a full list of what I own on what platforms they are, because all the different platforms and all different whatever. And I just need a list of everything I own. Do you know what that list is up to? And I'm sure others' lists are significantly bigger, but mine is currently up to
Oof.
1,477 games.
Nice.
I think I'm not even
Like,
halfway. I'm 400 and something.
and I don't even consider myself that bad. 1,477. That is, and I took a look at that and I was like, are you kidding me? I could just buy nothing. I could buy nothing and have enough content for the rest of my life. Like, easily.
Yeah, that's what I did. I'm not going to play the games. I'm not going to play like Secret World in the first 2 hours. It's something where I have no game time or at least like 17 minutes. Something very
Yeah.
small.
And so that's what I mean. Like, even if you play it for 15 minutes and you're like, nope, this isn't for me, I'm out. That's fair. That is
That's
totally
dude,
fair.
that's a lot of games because I'll look at my Steam real quick and it says all games 298.
Mm.
I have games outside of Steam. I do. I've got like some like on Origin and
That's true,
Ubisoft
Scratch.
and a couple other places, but not a significant amount. Like I'll crack 300 for sure,
Mm.
but I don't even think I'd crack 320.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking
Now,
at all
a,
games of 419.
a massive amount of these I didn't pay a single dime for. There are a massive amount of these that were just all free, and it was just every single time I see, oh hey, Epic Game Store every week gives out a free game. Amazon, if you have Amazon Prime, they give out 4 or 5 games like almost a week. Or
I only grab shit that when it's like that I think I might play at some point. I skip a lot of those. I just don't
see,
bother
I will
looking at
actually
them.
just grab it all too. But
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
free.
that
So yeah,
makes
even
just
out
hit
of
the button.
that
even
makes
out
sense.
of that 1477 games that I've taken a look at least the like trailer for and gone, okay, yeah, I'd play that. That's still even in like the 1200 range. So that's even still not like a
That's wild.
and yeah. And so it's all the stuff from GOG, right, Humble,
A lot of the stuff I had
Amazon
collected was
games.
from Humble Bundle for the past since 2018.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, and I stopped paying for it 2020 or 2021.
Yeah.
So it's a couple years of collections.
That's
And see,
crazy.
I did that because it stopped me from being like, like, this game came up and it's a really good deal on that. Wait, do I already own that? And I look back, it's like, yeah, I do. Not only do I own that on one platform, I already own that on 2 platforms.
Yeah, I got that too. Where I have the same game on both Steam and Epic.
It got a little weird, and it really helped curb like how much I was spending, and that's a good thing. I really needed to do that at the time. But yeah. So any effort to cross things off backlogs, I can 100% be down with. Anyway, and I'm Ocho, and you can find
What?
me both on Twitch. Yeah, who knew? On Twitch, and until further notice on Twitter, both Big Mikey Ocho. You can get in touch with us by engaging with the show on Twitter at 0 Point Report, checking out previous shows on our YouTube channel, and joining us on our Discord server, both named the 0 Point Report. And you want to check out our Discord server because we're gonna try to have the community involved in whatever we're gonna be doing for the anniversary, and
I
that's
have an
probably the
Excel
best way.
sheet of all the looks, so I can narrow it down to make a copy with just NPCs, and I'll throw it up to you guys, and then we
Nice.
can narrow that
Okay.
down the ones that
Yeah.
we want people to like vote on or whatever.
Absolutely. Yeah, so from all of us here at the 0 Point Report, we want to thank you for tuning in and wish you all the best from the secret world. Have a great night, everybody, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.